What's going on, guys? David Ovando with Mower Lawn Service. We just arrived to our first job, but one of the cool things about today is that we're getting a demo. There's this big backyard that we mow and a whole bunch of corner lots that really we can't get a big mower in the backyard. Well, Wright is bringing us the Stander B 32, which we're definitely excited to demo it out. So stay tuned to watch us mow this property right behind us in a few. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video of me mowing. Now let me tell you a little about Tuscola Lawn Equipment. We've had the opportunity to work with them and become friends with them through social media. And now I want to show you the back of the shirt so you can see their phone number and the equipment that they sell. One of them is Wright. What are the other ones, Cody?
Walker, Exmark, and Still.
So if you guys are in Alabama and are looking for a Wright or any of those other brands, check them out. So let me tell you about what I thought about the Wright Stander B 32. I loved it. I got the chance to demo several 32s at GIE, but this one seems to be really close to what I'm needing, and I think if everything goes well come spring, I'm gonna consider buying this unit. But the next clip I'm gonna show you with Kandis the comparison between the non-Stander B Wrights and then the Stander B model 32 that I demoed in the clip before. So stay tuned for that. Hi, this is David Owanda with Mower Lawn Service. We're here with Kandis with the distributor of a Wright, and we're gonna talk to Kandis here about the Wrights.
Alright guys, so today we're going to show you the 32 Stander B. We're going to compare it to the 36 Intensity, which has been one of our top sellers over the years. So some of the main differences, obviously, aside from the deck size, we have 32 here, we have 36 over there, is Wright finally has a 32 adjustable deck. So this is something that we've all kind of been waiting for. It goes all the way from 5 inches down to 2 inches, and something cool that I learned at GIE this year is that if you actually take these caster yokes off and flip them the other way, you'll go from 4.5 inches to 1.5. So if you need to go even deeper or lower for any reason, that's absolutely possible. So I've added this cool backlighting here, which is just a neat feature, and they finally have a cup holder on the Stander, which is something that they haven't had in the past yet. So a couple of ways that they were able to kind of save some costs on this machine were, first of all, we've got a clear fuel tank in here. And instead of having a fuel gauge, they just decided to go ahead and make these notches right here in the metal that's stamped in, so you don't need a fuel gauge. It's just one less item that they put on this machine. So it opens the opposite way of most Wright machines, if you'll notice. So over here, it opens up like this. You can see your pumps, your wheel motors, your hydraulic tank, and it opens up like that. Now the reason that this opens like this is so you can get to your gas tank very easily, and that way you can pour that in here a lot easier. So one of the other differences that I just mentioned on the 36 Intensity is it's got pumps and wheel motors. Another cost-effective way that Wright saved a little bit of money here is they put a Hydro Gear ZT3100 transmission on this. So it's actually very responsive for what this is. I've been very impressed with it. One of the great features about this particular model is that if you break a belt on a machine that's got pumps and wheel motors, you got to get a tool out to disengage those so you can take the parking brake off and roll it onto your trailer. With this, Wright has implemented these great little tabs here. Disengage your transmission right there, then turn your parking brake off. You can roll it no problem if you have a belt brake. This platform also is a little bit different than the 36 Intensity. So this platform right here, it's a little more bouncy, and the reason for that is because this one over here on the 36 Intensity, it's got an additional piece right here that's kind of like a roll cage. So if you're rolling over curbs or something like that, this is a place where this is going to protect your unit a little bit better than the one on the 32B. But again, it was another cost-saving measure for Wright. So we'll come around to the motor. So as you'll notice, on this particular machine, they put a Kawasaki FS600, 18.5 horsepower. So the 36 Intensity has used the FX600, which is a 19 horsepower, or I'm sorry, yeah, the FX series. And that is because it has a snorkel air filter. So you notice it stands up real high. A lot of the commercial guys really, really like that. And that's a big selling feature. This one here, it's got a 2-stage filter. So it's got your paper filtration and it's got your foam surround. Easy to get to. One of the complaints that Wright had heard about this machine in particular was that they were a little bit concerned that because of the way that this jutted out and it didn't raise up like the FX series does, that people were going to hit this or even the carburetor intake body and they were going to ingest dirt. And so that's why you have this really large muffler cover here, is to kind of also help protect this FX600 against trees or running it up on a trailer and poking a hole in there. One of the other concerns with having a machine that's a little bit different, so on the Intensity series and on all of Wright's stand-on series, what they have done in the past is they have their engine and their deck raised together because of belt fatigue. So that's been something that Wright has always touted. So on this one, in order to save costs, the engine is stationary and the deck lifts by itself. So that being said, what they did, I don't know if you can get in here, David, but this pulley right here is about 4 inches tall. And so what they try to do there is they're trying to, anytime that you raise or lower your deck, you're putting some undue stress on your belt. And so what they tried to do there is create a huge surface area for you so that no matter what you were doing, no matter how high or low you raise that deck, you absolutely had the surface area for that to run up and down, so you're not putting that wear on your belt. Those are the main differences. Obviously the price point is a big difference, so this is about $2 grand. Starter fleet pricing lower than the Intensity. The Intensity does come with a 2-year commercial warranty, whereas this comes with a 1-year warranty. So those are some of the differences there, but it's definitely a great machine for the price point.
Well, there you have it, guys. So stay tuned for the next one.